Hi Virgo, welcome to your November 2022 reading. If this is your first time here at Secret Garden Tarot, welcome. Everybody is always welcome. I got a new microphone. I know you guys were saying you couldn't hear me, so hopefully that fixes it. If you can hear me, please leave a like. If this is a channel that you would like to support, please consider subscribing. There's more of you every time I log on, so thank you for that. But that's not why you're here. You're here for your November general reading. So let's get going. For those of you who are interested, this is the influence of the angels. Let's take a look. I'm going to move the camera here. And let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right. Center of the reading. This is the energy that is coming with you from October into November. 10 of Swords. An end of a very painful situation. An end to pain, an end to suffering. New dawn is breaking. So great way to start off the month. That energy is crossed with the Knight of Swords. Interesting. A lot. Well, if you're familiar with literature, you know that is Niccolo Machiavelli. And there was never such a perfect way to illustrate the Knight of Swords. He is highly intellectual. He is not really a him, because cards don't have gender. However, calculating. Very, very highly intelligent. A bit cold. A bit Machiavellian. That is Niccolo Machiavelli. And this is a deck that is based on artwork. So some of these faces may look familiar. Some of you who are 70s rock fans, you know that. I'm going to leave that there. The base of the reading. The moon. First of our major arcanas. The moon is a card that reminds us to make sure that we have clarity. Things tend to look a lot nicer in the dark. Things are a lot less clear in the dark when the moon is out. The moon reflects the sun, but it has no sun of its own. It is only a mirror, essentially. It's a giant mirror. So things will look scarier. Things may look one way, but they are not that way. So cross your T's, dot your I's. That is what this card is telling you. Immediate past, we have the Two of Wands. Optimism, outward thinking, but he's still holding on to the past. He's still holding on to that wand there. He still keeps this one, is looking forward, so at least he's making steps, but he's still holding on to the past, but this is in the past. Crowning of the spread, we have the Six of Wands. This is my favorite card. This is one of my favorite cards. This is take only what you need to survive. They have the lessons that they have learned. A lot of air energy so far, Virgo. So if you have air in your chart, or you may be dealing with a lot of this intellectual, this swords energy, you just want to bear that in mind. But they have the lessons. They've learned the lessons, but they have no baggage. That really kind of gets overlooked with this card. It's the going away from troubled waters into smoother sailing. But it is that they have no baggage. They've learned the lessons, they have the information that they need, but they're not carrying all of that weight with them. It's just the lessons they have learned. That is it. There's no big trunks, there's no big bags, there's no luggage. It's just themselves, the clothes on their back, and what they have learned. Immediate future, another major arcana, the Star. This is a beautiful card. I love this card because it's illustrated with this gorgeous dolphin here as a wish fulfillment. It is the card of Aquarius. So we may be coming into Aquarius season a little bit later. This might be something that is into the future, maybe into early 2023. Something that you've waited for, that you've wanted for, that you have manifested. I just want you to take a real good look at that card. It is gorgeous. Especially, there's a special place in my heart for those dolphins. Take a good look at that card there, Virgo. Internal influence, judgment, resurrection, another, what were we just talking about? Another new chapter. So I'm getting the feeling there is a cutting of some losses here. You really do have to make the hard decisions to move forward, because things aren't paying off what they thought, the dividends you thought they were going to. So yes, more reinvention. Reinvention of yourself, reinvention of a situation. Excellent. External influence, Queen of Wands. And we have the Knight of Wands here. So not necessarily a pair, but with similar energies. She has it all going on. She has all of her resources together. She has her wonderfully magnetic, sparking personality. She's got her little cat down here, this gorgeous sunflower. Really beautiful. And, just a very, very warm, very, not only attractive, but attracting person. Somebody that you want to spend your time with because they're just a good person. You trust them innately. Let's turn this slightly. We have the hopes and fears, Six of Pentacles, hoping for fairness, hoping for judgment, like what we were talking about here. Hoping for fairness, hoping for judgment, hoping for parity, hoping for your efforts to go where they will do the most good, Virgo. She is at least looking at where she's placing those coins. In the traditional Rider-Waite, they're just kind of being spread out of a window. So she's at least paying attention to where she's paying her alms. So that's excellent. Overall outcome, 5 of Cups. I like this because you've tasted all of these. This is that surprise partnership, but it can also be an opportunity. If you wanted to look at this here, she's aware of this cup. This one is a little bit of a surprise up here. It's almost that 4 of Cups energy, where she's kind of bored with what she's already had. She's a bit down looking, but here comes this wonderful new opportunity for something that's really, really inviting, really, really exciting to her. Let me see if there's anything else, any other messages. There's it's hard choices, but I think it's going to be worth it because it's really, things are not paying, like I was saying before, not paying the dividends. That's the image that's coming to me. Not paying the dividends that you thought you were going to get. And if there is one thing or maybe you're reading Machiavelli now. If you're in school, you're reading The Prince. There could be something in here about you, but you're going to have to be a little bit ruthless in separating from whatever you really thought was going to be really, really good for you, be it a person, be it a situation, be it a job, be it an investment opportunity, because there's a lot of swords here, an educational facility, so it could be kind of very, very intellectual. I'm getting that there are a lot of red flags that you are not noticing. So if there are things that you are looking at that really that maybe other people have looked out and pointed out to you and said, hey Virgo, you know, that's not right. There may be some red flags. Look at a situation like, look at your situation as if you were looking from the outside in. That's what I'm getting here. I think there's a lot of surprising information that you may come across when you look at a situation and you go, oh yeah, that. Yeah, that's not what I was planning on. I think it's going to be very, very efficient for you. So whatever, there is a situation that you are trying your very, very best to ignore, that you're trying to be optimistic about, but it's just not working. It's time to cut the losses. It's time to just say, nope, I'm done. All right. I will leave it there, my little Virgos. Have a wonderful month. I will see you hopefully on Sunday, with the live readings, the live feeds. Hopefully you're enjoying the shorts. That's something that seems to be going over pretty well. If this is a channel that you would like to support, please remember to like and share and subscribe and comment. I love talking to you guys. Hopefully the new microphone you're able to hear me a lot better. Let me know. I'll see you next time. Bye, Virgo.